Every night at 3 a.m., when the world outside sank into a deep slumber, my small apartment came alive with an eerie echo. Something began to call my name, weaving its way through the darkness like a whispering wind. At first, I dismissed it as a trick of my imagination, a figment of my restless mind. However, as the nights wore on, it became clear that this was no mere illusion. It was a haunting presence that yearned for something inexplicable. I had moved into this quaint little space just a week prior, seduced by the cheap rent and the serene ambiance of the neighborhood. The walls were adorned with pale yellow paint, and the wooden floors creaked softly underfoot, creating an illusion of warmth. But everything changed on the third night, when the clock struck 3 a.m. Awakened by the unnerving sound originating from the kitchen, my heart raced like a drum echoing in the stillness. I lay in bed, shrouded in shadows, contemplating whether to re-enter the safe confines of my dreams or confront whatever lay in the darkness. The sound persisted, pulling me closer, a siren call that felt both inviting and foreboding. Summoning every ounce of courage, I swung my legs over the edge of the bed and padded towards the kitchen. As I reached the door, silence enveloped me like a thick fog. I flipped the switch, flooding the room with light, only to find an empty space where shadows had danced moments before. Relief washed over me, but it was short-lived, as the whisper returned the following night, as if to mock my bravado. "Open the fridge," the voice beckoned softly, like a chilling breeze against my skin. Caught in a web of disbelief, I hesitated, heart thudding in my chest. The whisper grew more insistent, almost impatient. "Open the fridge." My hands trembled as I approached the appliance, sensing an inexplicable connection, a twinge of curiosity mingled with dread. To my astonishment, the fridge door stood ajar, chilly air spilling out, like secrets begging to be revealed. Inside, everything appeared mundane: milk, vegetables, leftovers. Yet, the whisper returned, now sharper, piercing through the silence. "Check the top shelf." With bated breath, I glanced up, and there it was, my chocolate cake, half-eaten, a remnant of the celebration now turned into a conundrum. I spun around, my mind racing, and there it was. A shadow materialized behind me. The specter spoke, its voice dripping with annoyance. "Why did you finish the cake yesterday?" Confusion struck me dumb. Who was this ghost, and why did it care about my dessert? As if sensing my bewilderment, the spirit continued, "At least leave something for me. I wait all night, you know." A strange empathy washed over me. Here was a ghost, not malicious or terrifying, but rather a misunderstood being with a simple desire for a taste of cake. After that night, I chose to stay within the confines of my apartment, avoiding the eerie calls that echoed through the stillness. Yet every night at 3 a.m., I prepared a slice of cake and placed it carefully in the fridge, hoping to appease the specter. The fear transformed into a peculiar companionship, a silent agreement between two inhabitants of the same space. Because honestly, it was far less exhausting to nourish the ghost than to engage in fruitless arguments. After all, some ghosts simply crave a taste of the sweetness life once held.